Hello guys, I'm Asad with 3x Capital. I'm working as a senior portfolio manager. Just going straight to the project. It's a project called Montage by Key Mavens. It's an amazing project. I'll tell you something, why is it amazing? Now in the secondary market, Jaddaf is trading at 2100 to 2200 per square feet with unit sizes of around 520. So when you compare it with the off-plan market or the developers that are still there, let me just show you. So let's go to Jaddaf here. These are all the ongoing projects right now. I called each and every one of them and I got to know that Montage still has the best PSF in the market. So when you're pitching a client something that is around 1700 to 1800 per square feet, it's a no-brainer. You are going to make money over here. Jaddaf is a developing market. It used to be leasehold. Now it's a freehold. So many newer buildings are coming over there. I mean, if you enter Jaddaf, you'll see everything orange and all that color. That is going to change in the next 2 years. I really believe in this project because when I pitch this project, I'm actually helping a customer out. I mean, you must have seen how agents out there are doing it. They're just like, give me your passport and I just want to secure you this unit. This opportunity will never come again. It's not like that. You see, when you come in from a consultant mindset, you're actually trying to understand the customer first, rather than pitching him the project right there and then. Wherever I go with, whether it's a 2-bed customer, whether it's an investor, whether it's a 1-bed customer, I always recommend this project. You see, they are literally starting 1.5, 1.4 for a 1-bed, 450 square feet. And we have Montage then, which is starting 650 square feet, still at 1.1, 1.2. When you're going so low into an investment of, let's say, 1780, 1790 per square feet, whoever buys this has already made profit because the primary is trading at 1.4 and you're buying it for 1.1, 1.2. So there's a 200,000, difference over there. Coming back to the project, I just wanted to show you something. These are the competition around Montage, I would say. You can see Art Bay by LinkedIn in the middle. It was one of the best. I mean, it's all sold out, right? So now these units trading over there, you've got Boutique 23 by LMD, you've got La Boutique again by LMD. Look at the sizes over there. Look at the PSF, so high. Why would an agent ask an investor or a buyer to invest so high when you've clearly got your best choice available over here? And the rentals over there, 75, 80 still trading in the market. And let's compare going down 2 years because they are going to be delivering December 2027. The construction has started. I've myself posted so many videos about Montage's ongoing construction on Instagram for the customers I closed with. So you can clearly see 1791. That is based on a one bedroom. But if you go for a 2-bedroom, it could come even lower than that. We still have units over there, great floor plans, completely adjacent to Creek Harbour. You see the location itself, that is the key. So you've got hospitals there, you've got schools there. So you're 7 minutes drive from Festival City Mall. So the significance of Festival City Mall is Creek Harbour does not have anything of its own over there. The standards of people who are living in Creek Harbour, they have access to Festival City Mall. So people who are living in Jaddaf, families, and yeah, it's a tourist area as well, a lot of hotels as well. Doctors who are actually working in healthcare city because it's only one station away. Sometimes I literally see people parking their cars in front of the metro station. The whole lot is full. They take the metro, one stop ahead, and they just go to the hospitals, come back. Just because there's not enough parking available in Oud Mehta and healthcare city area. So you see, Creek Harbour, Festival City, Jaddaf, they're complementing each other and they're barely 15 minutes from the new airport. People are talking a lot about Dubai Saudi. That is going to come after 5 years. Right now, we're looking at the investment and how much money we can make here if you plan to sell at Handover. But even if you're an end user, it is one of the best products over there. Let me take you to a few slides as well. See how close it is to downtown. downtown, and then you've got Jaddaf, 8 to 10 minutes away, and then you've got Creek Harbour over here, you've got Russell Khor area over. So you see all this area, these investments are the ones that are close to downtown, safest investments. So again, going back, I showed you 4 to 5 competitors over there who are selling over 2,000, over even 2,500 per square feet. If you look at LMD, so Montage still has an edge. It is going to be coming there with the most amazing amenities that Jaddaf can even have. You know, since it used to be a leasehold area, old buildings, but since now it's developing, most buildings over there are coming with infinity pools, lagoons. It is completely going to transform. So that is why, in my view, Montage is an amazing investment. The only investment you can go for is probably the belt of Russell Khor, some good projects over there as well. But then over there, you see, you've got a 2 bedroom for 2.7, 2.6 with no, I'm talking about the ones that have complete downtown sky views. You've got the reserve view, you've got Creek Harbour in the evening. So imagine that sort of investment. That's good as well, but that's like 2.5, 2.7. Here, it's not about the views. It is about injecting equity and taking advantage of the per square feet prices existing over there right now and comparing the market for the next 2 years. We'll just talk about 2 years. Let's not go ahead 3 years. So in 2 years, if you're coming into the market at 1.2, I believe at least you'll be selling over 24 to 30%. I'm giving you 24 to 30% because that is much more of a factual number than if somebody tells you 30 to 40%. You can, if let's say by that time, if the high-speed rail is there, by that time Diva's headquarters is working there. It's because Diva's headquarters is itself bringing in over 6,000 people over there. And just because of that, the government had to extend a bridge connecting all the way to Diva's headquarters over there. So people don't have to walk in the heat and reach the office. They just come to Jaddaf metro station, take the bridge into the Diva metro station. So there's a lot of development going on. That area is going to literally change over the period of time. And I believe such projects, they're literally gold for investors, but people don't talk about them. So you see, they're planning a complete urban forest over there. And there's going to be a lagoon running over there, which is completely swimmable. You'll be like at a resort. Recently, I happened to, travel to Istanbul. In their hotels, they give you everything within one place. So for me, this project is about that standard of living where you don't, if you wanna, take off the stress, you can go and swim in the lagoons just down there. And moreover, if you talk about their pool decks, if you talk about their oxygen rooms, ice rooms, you've got red light therapy, cold plunge therapy. These are the sort of things you get when you travel abroad in Europe. And this developer has already developed something back here. If you've been to the Terraces by Key Mavens, go and stand on their pool. You'll see whole Burj Khalifa looking up. It's really amazing, the view from there. So here, obviously, it's not about the views. It's about the capital appreciation and the high rental ROI. That's about it. I've never pitched any customer about views, floor plans, XYZ. This is a very straight on investment thing. You invest today, you ingest an equity of 50% only. It's around 650,000. So if you're investing 650,000 dirhams only and you're selling at handover, you're literally going to get at least 30% return on your equity. But I always suggest my customers to keep it, put it on rental, see how it goes. And then if they want to sell, they can always sell because secondary market is spiking in Al Jaddaf just because of its location. So we still have 2 bedrooms available, starting 1.7. We still have a few 1 beds left over there. The reason I'm emphasizing here is because of the significance this project can contribute to the returns for our investors. And our job is to make sure that we've done all our numbers and we've given them a clear picture So that's why I spoke about 24 to 30%, so not more than that. But this is definitely going to take it more than 30%. But let's just, keep the hopes low. And these are the current rentals over there. 75 to 80,000, but these are for very older units. There's a new building in Jaddaf called Jaddaf Avenue. Go on Property Monitor. All is one bedrooms are already renting at 100,000 dirhams yearly. So you can well imagine when these units come into market, this project is going to be one of the luxurious projects in Jaddaf. So this is how much I believe in it, because I've done the numbers, I've been studying this project, I've been selling this to customers, and I've closed with them as well. So you've got around 6.6. This is the bare minimum number I've kept. I don't want to quote 7% or even 8% at the moment, because it is 6.6% net in your pocket. However, it is going to be way much more than that, even if you left. Even if the buildings right now are renting at 100,000 per year, one beds in Jaddaf Avenue, you can well imagine, it's a no-brainer project. So I think we need to, pitch this project to our investors and close 2 bedrooms over here. They've got amazing floor plans. The floor plans of Montage are actually quite similar to MR's Creek Harbour. So I used to work secondary market, specifically Creek Harbour, so I can resonate with those floor plans and the ones upcoming in this project. So that's from my side. If you have any questions.
Hi Asad.
Yeah, hi.
I just want to check the construction is started.
Yes, the construction has started. They're breaking ground right now. I've made a few videos on my Instagram as well, because I have to keep on sending them to my investors, and that keeps me in touch with them, those people who've closed with them. And now they're actually referring more clients for the same project.
One more question, like if they are giving that much amenities on the ground floor, like as you said, there's visible lagoon or something, so the plot area must be bigger.
Plot size is big.
I'm not asking the size. The plot size should be bigger, right?
Lagoons are going to be at the podium level, basically. So the whole podium is going to be covered with lagoons. They've got a specific name for it. I completely forgot, because I was talking to the developer agent. I've forgotten the name, what they call it, but it is going to be lagoons on the podium. Yeah.
What are the number of apartments that are there on the total tower?
There are approximately 270 units over there. It's a ground plus 21-story building. So it's not much of a high rise. It will be supported by at least 4 elevators, which makes it a very less density building, an ideal place to, live and probably rent even.
Thank you for the presentation. I just wanted to know, what's the track record of the developer?
The developers started from commercials first. They were in commercials, retails as well. Then they came into residential. And when they delivered their first, which was in 2024, December, Terraces, you would see, if you go by Business Bay, it's almost 3 to 4 buildings next to Lana by Dorchester Collection. So that belt of buildings, it's got really beautiful high-end buildings, and you can literally see the Terraces and the Key Mavens name and the building standing out from everything. And even when you go inside, it's quite a luxury product. I would personally like to compare the quality to at least Ellington, because when you walk in that building exists, handed over last year. I've personally taken my customers over there just to see what they're getting themselves into. So to give them that experience, so they can, have a foresight.